Hi guys, I've just come to the edge of the field just before we get going. There's a lovely sight greeted me. There's all these sunflowers. It's all put down for cover crop for the pheasants. So there's really getting looked after here. It says there's maize up one end and you've got sunflowers down this bottom end. So it's enough of these. Back in the car and get down to the field where I'm looking to search. Hi guys, welcome back to Vicarage Farm. And we're out on another scouting hunt. We've come to another one of these huge fields that's on this estate. This one's about 32 acres. It's absolutely massive. So I'm stood halfway down. You can see it disappear into the distance there, and it's the same again behind me as well. So I'm going to concentrate on this part. As I was driving down the old footpath over there, you can see all these humps and bumps in front of us here. Now when you see that sort of undulation, and there's supposed to be reports back in Victorian times of a few bits and pieces being found in here, so hopefully as they didn't have detectors and we do, we'll be able to pick up a few bits. I don't know if you guys can see that in the distance, but to see the plague of the farm there, I'll just see if we can zoom in on it. Absolutely massive flock of pigeons. It's just like a scene from The Birds in Alfred Hitchcock. Right, so we've got the little Deus with us again. That'll get me around this field nice and quick, just to see if we can find the hot spots. Listening for all the iron background noise as well, and then slow down a bit once we find that and concentrate on these areas. I said the other two big fields, the one on the right up there and coming across onto the left there, there's just been sporadic finds in there, no real pattern to them all. So we'll give this a go and I'll come back to you as we go along getting the finds. Hi guys, well, first signal of the day. My heart was going a little bit then. Thought we had a hammy straight away, but it's a little pewter button. Just saw that flicking over in the first little sod of soil there and popped out. That certainly woke me up for the rest of the day. Hi guys, well, I think it's going to be one of those days today. I must have come 1,000 yards so far down this field. Take me about 3/4 of an hour at least. I just had that one button and I've just got my second signal. I've been going for ages. It's in this little clod here. Let's see what we can get. It's in here. I've never known a field to be so very, very quiet. I think we've got a bullet. Here we have. Looks like a old 303 round, Second World War sort of thing. Nope, that's only the second signal. Oh, but we'll go carry on. We've got all day here, so there's bound to be a hot spot somewhere. Oh guys, so you can see them. We've got a couple of merlins by the looks of things. Pretty low. Well guys, that's been a long time coming. Got the first coin, so George's second halfpenny. As usual, all toasted away, but one thing's very different about the soil around here. It's very claggy and clayey compared to the other two fields, which are nice soft light soil. Maybe that's why there's very little occupation down here, because in olden times the soil's just been a bit too heavy for their ploughs. But we'll keep going. I've got about another couple hundred yards to go. I'll get back to the car for some lunch, so that will come to the end of the morning session. But it's been very, very quiet. I don't know if you guys can see that, but there must be easily 2,000–3,000 pigeons up there. So there's just a never-ending stream of them. Just look at them. I wonder why the cereal farmers around here always have problems. You can see that with the pigeons up there. And hopefully you guys can see that. The whole sky is just filled with them. Look at them, just streaming past non-stop. I can't believe that. It's been going for ages now, but at least 10 seconds past the camera. And that's just the tail end of them now. Absolutely huge flock. Never seen so many pigeons in my life. Right guys, well, after a very long wait, looks like we've got another halfpenny. It's on the same line as we've been doing before. Well, that one's well done. Looking at it, it's probably the same as another George II halfpenny. Just make it a bit of a Britannia there. A bit of his hair, whatever. Yeah, that way around. Yeah, not a lot left on that. It's nearly at the car, so looking forward to a bit of lunch and then back out for the afternoon session. Well guys, that's an interesting find. Is Peter just turned over the soil here and he's pulled up this. It's a piece of dressed stone. See the straight edge down this side? So that's definitely a bit of building material or wall material. Yeah, just typical of that. I've gone all the way down to the far end of the field and come back up this end and then find this sitting on the surface. Interesting. I think the afternoon session will be more near the car now. Okay, I'll just do a little mini review. I've had a bite to eat, scratch my head, wonder what's going on. It's whacking great field. Like I said, I've started off halfway down the field. This bit here, 32 acres. I went all the way right down to the far field boundary and back up again. Took me 3 hours to do it and hardly anything to show for it. So we've got 2 George halfpennies, a couple of bullets and a button. So I think we'll go to the other half now. Just here is a field boundary which goes up that way. That was taken out quite a few years ago, but you can just see the remnants of it there. And that carries on. That's all the pheasants that are down there at the moment, so I can't go down there. So what I'm going to do is try this half. So there's a lovely part of the countryside, and it's just like up at my mate Terry's, not a sound, and those whacking great big RAF helicopters keep buzzing me every now and then. So afternoon session, let's get out there and see what we can find. Hopefully better than this morning one. Well guys, there's been certainly some shooting activity around here. They're all the same calibre, so it could be the same rifle or it's just a collection of them. But they look like 303s. I'll check out later on when look at the detail on around the firing pin. But that's all I've been finding this afternoon. I've got a handful of these and nothing else. A couple of bits of silver paper. So I've just got an hour left now, so I think this could be a very short video and a very short review. Well, hopefully the last hour brings me some luck. Well guys, that confirms what I've been thinking about, finding all these cartridge cases. That's a general service button. You see the line of the unicorn on there. Well, actually there's been some army manoeuvres here at one time. Well, it's getting close to home times and nothing much else has come out. So if I don't find anything, catch up with yours truly at the very quick review. Hi guys, it's Mal. Welcome to this. It's going to be a very brief review. I've never had such a blank day for a very long time. Prospects look good. Conditions were fine. A bit heavy going underfoot, but other than that it was fine. But finds point of view, that was terrible. Like I said, that field is huge, but right down the middle of it, as you saw in the video there, and nothing. Got the button, first couple of steps, thought great, we're on the roll. And then it was ages and ages, and then we got that high velocity round, and overall that's what I've been finding in that field, just high velocity rifle rounds. There could be 5.56s or 7.62s. I need to have a good look at the case ends just to see if I can identify what they are. Only 2, well not even 2, one shotty, so that shows you how blank that field was. So not a lot to report in on that really, so put that aside. Finds wise, it's just as bad. We got 2 coins, both halfpennies, I think probably Georgian stroke Victorian type. 2 high velocity bullets, different, same calibre but different styles, so I'll just measure them up, just for a bit of interest to show you on the review. General service button. Now that goes with the high velocity rounds. Half a coin, which I don't even know what that is. It looks like an old farthing, and a couple of buttons. So that field, I think we might give that a miss for a while until it's really been ploughed and rolled flat. There's still plenty stubble on it, but not good for hunting. So we're going to go onto the little Roman patch, I think, that I've found. Now we've been finding lots of pottery in that area over the previous hunts. I've had a few coins there. I think I'll be going back in there with the CTX next trip out. It's about the size of half a football field, so I should be able to cover that in more or less 1 or 2 visits, just to see what's there, because I'm convinced there's going to be more in that area because of all the pottery. I mean, I haven't got the 3rd century stroke 4th century Roman coins. So, little short review. Glad to be back out again. My knees are holding up really well, so thanks for all the good wishes I got from you guys. So it's your pal Mal, happy hunting, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers then, guys.